but talking peace. And walk the streets where artsy markets be. Many promoters where I live, but yo, they talk is cheap. Right. Across the street, I see a couple cats sparking beef. Lost to me as with urban youth and heat for cheap prices. I operate my devices. Transmit through speakers to communicate what life is. Giving more than just my two bare knuckles to fight with. Spirit motivated to elaborate that Christ lives. I'm a fan of the slam dance, passion and movement. When the chains loosen, crash course exclusive. Landscape destructor with a love for trying to build. Start from scratch to accurately capture what I feel. I'm ill from a contagious sickness. I'm in the midst of individuals channeling energy so intense that it's instant upon exposure. Ready to strike like the cobra. I contend for what I know is truth until the game. Oh, now.
You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The show is coming up in about 2 minutes. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Check it. Identify with the positive vibe. Optimist opportunities, not often an op options. Dangerous mind with a clear conscience. Open up and you might get it. That's right. I said it. One of the four to testify. You're living lightheaded. Pure thought, might check tenant. Put it in an Abraham descendant. Bet I'm wrecking it. Isolate your style so you're not tempted to blend it with the temperament of the popular developing tenements of skill. That's why I make sure my step to the rhythm's original. Skip the bullseye. Common vision ends up in crowded centers. An orthodox approach, so I aim for the outer edges.
It's about to be on and popping. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Stay tuned.
Now on and on, I'm on the odyssey, auditing the product of modern artistry. Don't bother me, I'm honestly starting too hard into all of the common songs of talking of problems, but never commenting on proper ways to solve. Call a response from the audience is all the darling needs to start it all against all them and said it. Our investments would expose the hearts and tenants. Obvious we're all dissolving in a...
You're locked and loaded and listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Y'all don't hear me though. The show is coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Solve a bit of numbers while the crowd was getting lost in it. The gathering for unity has proved to be the start of it. Hip-hop is an economist, so like, I'll have a problem with it. Can't we all just play our role and live the way that God intended? Cause see, when the song is ended, try not to be all offended. I'm calling the shots intending to water the land in me.
Stewart Media and Entertainment. Let's go.
Yo, check this out. Wait till they pick up the phone. Check this out.
Hello, Puppet Factory.
Yeah. Can I speak to Dan Patrick or Colin Cowherd or Skip Bayless or that ninja Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, bruh. They not here.
Hey, yo, tell them. Dougie Stewart and the Stewie said, since they think they show hot and they sports talk, guy talk soldiers, tell them we'll go to war.
Listen up, sports talk show fans and Puppet Factory refugees. Tired of predictable rants, relentless bullfish, and politically correct propaganda? No worries. Doug Stewart to the rescue.
Oh, punk-ass Tom Brady.
The police think they can shoot a ninja in the back just because he's a ninja? I say...
Yes, sir.
Get the hell out of here with that scripted sports talk radio, because you just entered the TDSS zone.
Ball peanuts for you. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I don't know what they want from me. I feed them, and I clothe them, and I rejuvenate them. That's inflation, baby.
Buckle up, boys and girls, and get ready to ride raw. with the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in the world. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Yes!
Talk that in my ear, but that shit come down here. Anyone else that want us, you can trust it, ain't no fear. You can talk that in my ear, but that shit I'm right down here. My bigger what you say, ain't no more playing.
Yeah, let's go! Good morning, good morning, good morning. So what's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show, and this is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. And oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today, as we do every single day. Shouts out and good morning to all of the Stewies. I'll tell you what a Stewie is here in a second. Oh, I'll tell you what a Stewie is here in a second, man. But fabulous, bring it back for your boy. Bring it back.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. And thank you, and welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah, I just realized, man, we didn't set up the damn BPA award today. Shit. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Yeah, we forgot to set up the Ball Penis Award. I say we, but I do it. I do it every Friday. No problem. We'll get it up. We'll get your nominees. We'll get it up, and maybe we'll have just an hour of voting. But anyway, man, welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. Once again, this is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday and a lot going on. Thank you for joining me on the show. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, there's a couple of things I need you to do. I'm putting your ass to work already. Yeah. I need you to go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an aura. All right, go to Spreaker.com, search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important that you hit that follow button so that when this show or any other show goes live on the network, you'll be alerted. And the second thing I need you to do is to click on the little chat bubble. The chat room is already popping right now. Go to our chat room, join in on the fun. Talk about, give your commentary on everything that I talk about on the show today. I call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat. That's right. Like Mr. Tattoo and Mr. Rourke. And I call its inhabitants the Stewies. The people that are in that chat room, I call them the Stewies. Good morning, Stewies. Yeah, good morning, Stewies. And I like an idea I just saw in the chat just now. Somebody says we don't have to set up a chat room. And I'm sorry, I missed who it was. Let me see if I can back up here in a second. Oh, yeah. A man, Redland Kirk. Redland F. Trump Kirk. He says, Doug, you don't have to set up a BPA today. That issue's going to be Donald Trump bitch ass. Yeah. You know what, Redland Kirk? You know what, Redland Kirk, in honor of Donald Trump becoming the 45th, I think it's the 45th president of the United States of America today, I dub him today's Ball Penis Award winner. I like that idea. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. You see how God works? You see how God works? God works in mysterious ways, like the old people used to say. He works in mysterious ways. So for some reason today, for the first time all year long for the last 2 years, we forgot to set up the Ball Penis Award. You know why? Because the award is already given out to Donald Trump bitch ass. Exactly. I like it. Great idea. Great idea, Redland Kirk. Yeah. Perfect idea. We have a winner or a loser, depending on how you look at it. But anyway, man, so yeah, the jump in the chat room, post your thoughts in there. I read it all throughout the show. It makes this the most interactive sports and guy talk show in America. Today on the show, man, obviously it's a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. NFC, AFC championship games. The Green Bay Packers come to town, come to ATL. You see the title of today's show, Duel in the Dome Shawty. That's right, Aaron Rodgers versus Matt Ryan. For all the marbles, winner goes to the Super Bowl. And also up there in New England, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers, who I'm rooting for, taking on the New England Patriots. We will break down both of these games today. We got blasphemy in the NBA's All-Star voting. We'll talk about that. Man, Mark Gastineau's in the news, man. Some tragic stuff with him, former member of the New York Sack Exchange. We'll talk about that. Adrian Peterson may be gone, long gone from the Minnesota Vikings. The Raiders heading to Oakland, man. And also, once again, we'll talk about these games from coming up this weekend all day long on the show. I talked about the chat room, but you can also call the show at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Birthdays, entertainment, and hour number 2. The Power Hour, hour number 3 today on the show, man. But the top story today, man, the number one story today is we are saying farewell to President Barack Hussein Obama. Wow. You know what, man? I thought about it this morning, man. I'm just reflecting, and I see all of this stuff on Facebook, man, and people are changing their profile pics and, wishing Barack and Michelle good luck in the future as they leave the White House. And, man, it's real heavy to think about. So when I was growing up, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and a lot of y'all probably can relate to this. When I was growing up, my grandmother had on her wall in her living room a picture of Martin Luther King Jr., and she also had a picture, and the pictures looked like that they were ripped out of a magazine or something like that, and she actually put them in a frame. And I know a lot of y'all like, yeah, my grandmother did that too. So she had a picture of Martin Luther King Jr. up on the wall in the living room, and she also had a picture of John F. Kennedy. And I never really thought about it a lot before, but now that I think about it, I'm older, and I guess what it was obviously Martin Luther King and his contribution to, helping black people progress in this country. Obviously, he would go up on the wall. And then she had a picture of John F. Kennedy. And so now I think about it, and it really makes sense. John F. Kennedy, I'm looking at the list of these presidents. Before Kennedy was Dwight D. Eisenhower, and my grandmother died when she was like 86, 87 years old. So she's seen a lot of presidents. I mean, she's seen probably Calvin Coolidge and Herbert Hoover and Franklin D. Roosevelt and Harry S. Truman and Dwight Eisenhower and John F. Kennedy. And I think in her lifetime, John F. Kennedy was the first president that really gave a flying flip about black people. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think that's what it is. I think that's what it was. So my grandmother, and it wasn't just her, it was other old people that I grew up with. You go into their house, they had these pictures of Martin Luther King Jr. and John Kennedy. And when Obama became president, I'll never forget this. When Obama became president, my uncle came down from New York shortly after. I don't remember the exact chronological order of the thing. But my uncle came down from New York, and we were sitting in the living room, and Barack had been, inaugurated already. And my grandmother asked him to go get a picture of Barack Obama. Now, think about this now. A lot of presidents have come after John F. Kennedy. Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford. I pulled it up and looking at it right now. Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, and all of those presidents were before Barack. But she never thought to put them up before. Once again, I believe it's because John F. Kennedy was the first president that gave a rat's ass about black people. And, man, when Barack got elected,